Hello all, I have another video for you. This one is going to be titled True Love, and it's one of two that will sort of be Valentine's themed, even though it's not Valentine's Day pictures. The papers that I'm using in here are the brown one that's matting the photos, which is Charming by Recollections. It's just a paper pack that I had picked up at Michael's. There's Love Notes by Crate Paper, which I believe is the pink paper, and then the Webster's Pages recorded by Allison Kreft, which is the heart and arrow paper that is the background. Right now I'm using a product that I believe it used to be called like Magic Mesh or something like that. It was really old, and I've always kept it because I kind of liked the mesh look of it, and so I am pulling out my stash and using it this year. So this is one of the things I decided to pull out, and I am just kind of inking over the top of it because it's white to make it look a little bit pinker. Once I'm done gluing everything down, then I am going to pull out some chipboard letters from Making Memories. I believe these are very old. I think it's noteworthy. I don't even know if Making Memories makes scrapbooking stuff anymore, but I seem to have a lot of their product from the past. So anyway, I am going to spell out true love in these letters. So I know I want my title to go in this little blank space that's below the photos, and I left that space there on purpose, thinking that I would do something like that with it. Anytime that I have a photo that's like a 4x6 that's vertical and one that goes horizontal, then I almost always end up leaving this little space here, just because for some reason to me making it all the matting behind it all the same size makes it look more, I don't know, appealing, I guess, to the eye. I usually outline my letter or titles after I am done gluing them down, but I'm not going to do that with this because it's already on dark paper. It wouldn't really stand out any more than it is already. So the other thing on this layout that was slightly different is that I almost always ink the edges of all my papers in distress inks and that type of thing, and I did not on this. I actually used pink ink around the edges of all of it, and it was just like a chalk ink. Right now I'm taking the border from the Allison Kreft paper and just flipped it over on the other side, which has these cute little blue polka dots on it, and I am using that just as a little bit of addition, or to start adding the teal color into the layout. And then I'm going to move on to putting some embellishments in this little corner down here. So I'm finding this year that I keep purchasing all kinds of Valentine's themed products, and I'm thinking that it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I just think, oh, I have a ton of Valentine photos to scrapbook. It's actually just that I love the colors. I love that I like all the hearts. I think those are just fun things, and most of the time I don't get to use that stuff because I'm always doing boy layouts or that type of thing. So I keep purchasing all these products, and I started thinking about it the other day, and I was like, okay, what am I going to do with all this? This tag that I pulled out and the paper, as well as there's going to be a black piece of paper that is cut down into an arrow. All of that is actually from the cutout sheet of Crate Paper's Love Notes collection. I'm going ahead and gluing down this tag and piece of paper, and I actually glued the tag down at an angle, which is slightly different for me because I usually like things to be more linear, but I'm going with it. Once I have these glued down, then I'm going to pull out the black arrow that I mentioned from Crate Paper, and then like I have this chipboard heart. It was actually a sticker, and it was on a who was that? I think it was from K & Company. I remember buying them at Michael's. They were really cute, but this is like the only heart that was really on it. The rest of it was like fruit, and I still haven't found a reason to use all the fruit yet. So I did keep them because I thought they looked kind of cute, but we'll see. Maybe those will end up on a future layout. And I'm just pulling out additional product, trying to figure out what else I'm going to put on the layout. I pulled out these Heidi Swapp stickers thinking that they're all love themed and that so they would work well on this layout, but I didn't like the way the silver was looking, so I decided to not use any of those. I am going to go ahead and glue down this little flag, and then I know that I'm going to use the butterflies stickers to the left that are from Crate Paper. They're the notes and things. And I know I'm going to put one of those on there. I don't often get to use butterflies either, so that's something fun. Those I got in, I think, one of the last Scraptastic kits I got that I didn't even use as a kit. I just pulled all the stuff out of it and just figured I would use it on whatever pages I wanted to. Love these tiny, tiny hearts. They are from K & Company, and I got them at Target. Ended up buying 2 packages of them because they're just so darn cute. So I decided that I'm going to sprinkle those around on the layout, and I'm going to put a bunch of them on the title just to make it stand out a little bit more. I'm just making sure that I put some of these hearts as well in each of the areas that I already have designated or set up for embellishing. These hearts worked really well because they're so tiny, then they're easy to layer on top of things. So for example, I obviously layered them on top of the letters without causing too much more additional dimension, and then I'm also going to put them on, or at least one on the butterfly, and they just add a little bit without taking over the element that's already there. I'm also going to put some of them to the left of the butterflies, and then I believe that I will move on to a different product. Now that I'm done with the hearts, I moved on to getting out a wood veneer camera, thinking that I was going to ink it with pink and put it on the layout. I changed my mind and decided to just go with the plain wood of it. I put an enamel dot in the middle of that. I'm letting you know all the stuff I did because I didn't end up recording it apparently. I also put a flare badge that says Love Notes. That's a little cassette tape in the bottom right. And then I also put a You and Me wood veneer to the left of the butterflies. And that pretty much sums up the layout. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.